वेलकम टू द लेक्चर सीरीज। वी वर डिस्कसिंग आइजा 560 ऑडिट की बात कर रहे थे। अच्छा देखें, ऑडिट के अंदर जो सबसे बड़ा मसला आता है स्टूडेंट्स जो फेस करते हैं वो क्या है कि जो भी एग्जांपल आप लोगों को दी जाती है वो क्या दी जाती है, खाने पीने इस तरीके की बहुत ही ज़्यादा बेसिक एग्जांपल्स दी जाती है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली यही वजह है कि लोग जब आंसर्स लिख रहे होते हैं तो दे आर अनएबल टू राइट द अप्रोप्रिएट आंसर एंड द अप्रोप्रिएट वर्डिंग्स, राइट, वेदर इट्स अबाउट एनीथिंग, कोई सा भी इशू होता है, वेदर इट्स अबाउट ऑडिट एविडेंस एक्सेट्रा। बहुत ज़्यादा बेसिक एग्जांपल्स दी जाती हैं आपको जो कि प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ से बहुत ज़्यादा दूर है। वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग अ लॉट ऑफ केसेस इन आवर लेक्चर सीरीज एंड दैट विल बी द डिफरेंशिएटिंग फैक्टर व्हेन यू विल बी अटेम्प्टिंग द क्वेश्चंस इन द एग्जाम। दिस विल बी अ वेरी बिग फैक्टर। सही है, हम लोग ना सिर्फ वीएसके के आई कैप के क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करेंगे बट वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग सम ऑफ द अदर टफ क्वेश्चंस एज वेल सो दैट यू आर प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द एग्जाम। Unfortunately, the students are not prepared when they are attempting the audit exam, and that's a defaulter on the exam day. Right? The biggest problem, whether it's F8, whether if it's CAF9 or etc., that you are not prepared. Either you are given too many practical examples, right? And the learning part, that is the part that you have to write and how to write the answers. That is the most important thing because your answers are not that much checked. You are just looking at the simple answers mostly. Even the mock exam, some of them are checked, some of them are not checked. This is one of the criteria where some of the students falter. Either that part is missing, that the learning part, either it's too much practical, either it's too much learning and etc. So there should be a balance between the two, and in this lecture series you will be guided throughout. Okay, so we have done till 1 and 2. In the first lecture we have done till part 1, then we have done till what will happen, what will be the audit procedures between part 1 and 2. Now we will be doing what happens after point 2, just after this point 2. Okay, so what happens after point 2? First things first, the auditor has no responsibility, right? No responsibility because the financial statements are now issued, right, to inquire from the management about any subsequent event, right? Then if auditor becomes aware, right, of material information, again the same wordings that we have already done in this thing. Material information that requires what? Amendment. There are two things should look over here. First is material information, right? We will be discussing what is material as well, and then we are talking about if it requires amendment, then it will again discussion with management and consider the revision of financial statements. Right? What will be done? They will consider the revision of financial statements. Okay? Then again there are two conditions. Right? First things first. After this part, we have two conditions. I am continuing it over here. First, if management does not amend, then what will the auditor do? Auditor will take appropriate action to prevent reliance on report and financial statement. Okay, this is an easier condition, right? If the management does not amend financial statements, then what will have to do? Auditor will take appropriate action to prevent reliance on report and financial statements. Right? We will be doing this in detail as well. Next things, if management amends financial statement, then what will happen? मान लिया आपकी बात, right? Then what will do auditor? Review management procedure, to inform persons who are in receipt of financial statements. Then new audit report to be issued with emphasis of meta paragraph, right? EOMPH, right? With emphasis of meta paragraph. Okay. Now again coming back to, now what will happen? Remedy in case management disagrees. To amend financial statements, then what will happen? If report not released, right, then modify the report. If report released, right, communicate with those charged with governance not to issue financial statements report. If financial statements still issued, auditor to take appropriate steps to prevent reliance on report. Right, this is the way to do it. Okay, so this is the end of the lecture, and I hope that when you are attempting the questions, now ISA 560 will be very clear, because we have made some mind maps of it, and these mind maps are not just mind maps you can call. There are details, each and everything is given to you, so that you are able to decipher what audit procedures are to be applied and how to apply them in case of subsequent events. This is the end of this session. Hope you guys have understood this.